Okay, guys, we are back. Let's just double check that the stream is live once again.
Yes.
There it is. Apologies to those at home. We had a little hiccup with the internet on my end, but we are back. Okay, so guys, where we last left things was the rot flies attacking. So they just had these are the jazzed up versions as well. And Alicia, you are currently stunned and prone until the beginning of your next turn. So unfortunately, your defense has gone down from great to good to average. And then
The Cal's bonus still effect?
but that's only to melee.
Oh, that's right. He was boosting melee.
Yeah. And they're going from great to superb because of it being jazzed up.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3 above. Okay, so the difficulty of this first attack is going to be a 2. Here we go. I'm going to grab some dice. And 1, 2, 3. Where the heck? I should have grabbed my Age of Sigmar dice again. Forgot. Okay, so the first one comes in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That is 10 points of damage. It has rend as well, but your Sigmarite armor is immune to rend.
Wow.
Oh, you're muted, Robert. So we go. Toast them all.
There we go. Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay, good. I swear, this thing, sometimes you hit the mute button and it doesn't work. Sometimes you do and it does. So anyway, so it took 7 damage, minus 3 for the armor. So
Okay.
So I take 4 total. Okay.
That math doesn't work.
Nope. Wait.
You applied your armor twice, I think. Because you're.
How much total did I take?
You took a total of 10.
Oh, 7. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah. I was like, yeah, that didn't seem right because I originally calculated that. I forgot that I calculated.
I also need a fortitude check for you, but using body, please.
Okay. Fortitude using body, which is what I was doing anyway, I believe.
Difficulty 4.
Difficulty 4.
Nice. So you're not poisoned.
Okay,
and then
good.
the second one, likewise, is a 2. I actually rolled 3 1s out of that. So 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
4, 5. So it's 7 points of damage the second time.
Okay. Let's see. So 4 more. So she is at. So that would be -1.
It will be 0 because you can't go below -1. But we take how much damage you have. We compare that. If it's 1, it's 1 wound. She does suffer a minor wound.
Okay.
Okay.
Add a minor wound.
Yeah.
Ow.
Cal, you are back up again. So your defense is good. This thing is jazzed up to great. So unfortunately, it is still 2 better, or jazzed up to superb. So it is still 2 above you, which means a 2. Cal, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 points of damage.
Holy Jesus.
And I did roll a 6 on there.
I'm at 0.
This is also rend your armor. Your armor is reduced by 1.
Okay.
Okay. And Nox, your defense is average. So go.
I'm pretty sure you can't miss me.
Yeah. That is 10 points of damage.
It's a good thing I took 4 armor because of my spell, so the 6 gets through.
These... Oh, God, I gotta move this to the fucking map. What am I... I keep grabbing this stupid boat. Let's see here.
We're dead. We're all dead.
Advanced. Let's see here.
No.
Into the map. There we go. All right.
They just want to capture us and teach us how to defeat the Great Old One. That's right.
All right. So those are going
there.
there.
You'll come back.
These ones are going to go to the same zone as the Biopiper to get that same bonus for next time. And then these ones, oh boy, I guess they're gonna
Kill us.
Oof. They are not jazzed up, so there is that. But now you have a lot of rot flies in the same zone.
Well, if I survive, we can do something about that.
Okay. All right, and I'll go this reverse order this time. All right, so I actually need a 3 now against these knocks. These things are not jazzed up. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So how does this work? Once all your toughness is gone, everything's a wound?
No, everything is a wound, but how much damage you take from the hit will tell us how much. I wonder if that's on the GM screen. Hold up.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming it's real bad. Real bad.
Okay. Then I hit you, Nox. That is more than... I think it's more than... What's your armor right now? Actually, hold up.
Currently 4.
Currently 4. Okay, so that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's actually a serious wound you take. Oh, no. Sorry, it's a minor wound. You'll take 2 points of damage, so you'll lose the rest of your toughness, and then you'll take a minor wound. No, a serious wound, because it's 2.
Yeah, so it's real bad.
Okay.
Could I...
Fireball!
Could I soul fire to get all my toughness back before I take the hit?
No. Before you took the hit?
Yeah.
Yes, you could have.
Okay.
In which case, so you would have got all your toughness back, and then you would take 8 points of damage. So it'd be 4.
Minus 4. Okay.
Okay. And then Cal, you could do this. Is there 1 point of soul fire left, or is it all gone?
That was it.
Oh, boy. Okay. Cal, now your defense against this one is good. Against it's great. So I need 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's 9 points of damage. So you're going to take a deadly wound.
Uh-oh. So how do you mark that?
If you go to the bottom, there on the right, there's an option for putting a wound in. If you add a deadly wound.
Oh, there we go. Add deadly. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Then
there we go.
Anna says good luck. And then Alicia, got 1 on you. You're unfortunately prone, so this thing is still going to be only needing a 3.
Prone, no toughness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8 points of damage, which means I think 5 gets through. Yep. So that is a deadly wound.
Ow, 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 ow. Yep. Ow. Okay.
And
oh no, sorry, I needed to add the deadly wound. Okay, hold on. Add a deadly wound.
Yeah.
Did not just turn that. Okay, I'm 4 or 5. That's okay. We're okay.
Okay, and this one
everything's okay.
is 3. Oh boy.
Will, what?
So it's 5 points of damage, which your armor will reduce down to 2, but that is a serious wound, though.
Yep, that's the problem.
Which is
it's
2.
It's still okay. It's all right, right?
Well, that'll be 2 on your wound track, which I think will push you over. So let's see.
Yes. Yep. Let's start checking death checks.
Robert, I swear to God, I'm not picking on you with the number of mortalities you have with your characters. Holy shit.
Well, admittedly, the first one was not very good. Was not exactly bright on my part.
Let's see here. No. I think it's on...
Guy and Frog?
Here we go. Yeah, the frogs. Brent can tell you about the frogs. Oof.
Yeah. Hey, I still... anytime I see those little toads hopping around when I'm mowing the lawn, I used to go around them.
Okay, so here's what happens. You are now mortally wounded.
Yes.
You gain the stunned condition. You cannot recover toughness while you're mortally wounded, and you begin a death test at the start of each round. And that is based on the last wound you suffered, which was a serious wound, so it's a difficulty 4, complexity 2 test.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
Fortitude test? Okay.
But that'll be at the... start of your turn.
Okay. Am I allowed to do anything else?
Well, I mean, it's not your turn, so you're not able to do anything yet. All right, but that's all the things. Holy smokes.
I'm just asking, though, is on her, so I'm trying to prepare for my next turn.
So you make the check. If you succeed, you're no longer mortally wounded, and you remove the stun condition. Your toughness remains at 0, and your wound track is still full, so if you take further wounds, you become mortally wounded again.
Okay.
If you fail it, you edge closer to death, and the difficulty number of the death test increases by 1, but can never go above 6. If you fail a death test 3 times, you die.
Okay. So what I'm trying to get at is, will I be able to do anything on my next turn if I succeed?
Yeah.
Or that's the only thing I do? Okay.
Yep. That's page 152 of the core book.
Okay. I'm trying to find it. Got it.
All right, so then it is, that was the end of the Rotfly's turn. Nox, get your 1 medal back. What are you doing?
Jeez. Considering retreating is what I'm doing. But that's not going to help. But we're going to, well, I mean, it would. I mean, we survived. But...
Yeah.
Well, Leisha needs to pass that thing at the start of her turn until she does so.
I can't leave Leisha.
Yeah.
I am going to attempt to cast Inferno Blade since we're all in the same area. More damage, the better.
Okay.
I have no healing ability. Sorry, Leisha.
That's all right.
Okay, I can make that 3 successes.
Okay, so that's enough to get everyone gets +1 damage
for 2 rounds.
For 1 round, you didn't get any excess successes. Complexity 3
so
spell, right?
Dang. Okay. And then I am going to attempt using my metal, because there are a ton of enemies in one zone. I'm going to attempt to do a cleansing fire.
Okay.
Okay, here goes. Come on. Everything into it. Oh, this thing is... Wow. I can get 3 successes with that.
Okay, so that's 3 points of damage.
You can't cast spells and do damage.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and unfortunately their armor applies against that too. So but here, let me get the damage on them to start.
So that's why I only need 1 success to do it, because armor applies. Yeah. And roll 20 is freaking me.
It's having one of its mornings for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not the time, roll 20.
Okay.
All we need now is that Bob Hopper to come down here and screw everyone up.
There's that. There's that. Oh god, yeah, that sloppity bile piper will go next.
Oh no, that's not good. I think this is the moment when the evil villain just tries to gloat and tell us his plan.
All right, so that is a knock. That's end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so the bile piper is doing something to jazz up the other one, so there'll be another group of terrifying things. Cal, what are you doing? You get 1 medal back as well.
Oh, right.
So how do we do the whole retreat thing?
Well, we can just call it, and if we agree, we leave, but you can't at the moment.
Yeah, you wouldn't leave.
Okay.
I mean, the one advantage is you're the one who comes back, right?
Yes.
So if you succeed, you can then call retreat.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What do you think, Kyle?
Man. I mean, I would...
So as a free action, you could do your Shining Company thing again. Do you want to shift...
Yeah, from attack to defense. Okay. I mean, I can do that.
Form up!
Yeah, I think I would. I mean, I took a deadly wound. I know I'm dying, so I'm probably smart enough to know I'm dying, and I can.
So deadly wound is just. It doesn't mean that you're actually you're not even mortally wounded yet. Mortally wounded is when you start making death saves, and you still need to fail 3 of those in order to actually die. And if you pass on it, you can still act like you're not. It's not like D&D where you're incapacitated.
Right.
So it's not anything to sneeze at. Like, this is a big fucking hit, and it's going to take you a while to recover from that. But it's not as bad as like you're not bleeding out or anything like that.
Right, it's not a mortal wound.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Oh shoot. This is a really tough decision again. Another tough decision today.
Mm-hmm.
This fight is just full of them. There are 4 right around me and Nox right now,
There's
and the rest
2
are
engage with you, 2 engage with Nox, and 4 engage with Leisha.
Yeah, like I
Just, trying to be the wizard that doesn't say save me. I'm in better condition than both of you. Go help Leisha.
yeah. Okay, so
But I mean, you're also almost dying too, Cal. So
yeah, I know I am. I'm gonna try and attack the one right by me and see how tough they are. See
Okay.
if I can. I haven't attacked these bot flies for a while. I don't remember how
difficulty
tough they are.
will be a 5 without buffing your melee.
So just to point out,
Mhm.
individually people can flee. Each time anybody does that, it increases doom by 1. So the party doesn't have to retreat as a whole.
I'm going down with the ship. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh my lord!
Are
I can
you
get two
kidding me?
I can get 2 successes with my focus.
Okay. So 2
Wow.
successes with your focus means 3 points of damage total. We'll go against the most injured one here. You have 1 medal to do something else if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack again. Actually, use my medal. I can roll way better than that.
Yeah.
Same one. Attack.
Okay.
Oops. Wow. Unbelievable. 1 success.
Oi.
Can you... Oh, yeah, you can only get the...
That's the improved version.
Maybe we can crash the stream again and get the luck back that Kevin took from us.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I had my
things are
suspicions. Okay, Cal, so then that's your medal.
Oh,
Leisha,
Yeah.
you get 1 medal back.
Yep, so I'm up to 2. That's good.
You could spend your move action to stand up if you like.
good lord.
So you're no longer prone.
Yeah, my
Oh, hold
medal
on. You
is
got to make
spent.
your death save first.
Yes.
So that'll be difficulty 4, complexity 2,
On
fortitude check.
Okay. Difficulty 4. Complexity
So
2.
before you roll, you can double your training or your focus with a metal spend.
She's got a... let's see. Our real goal would be to retreat, so she wants to succeed this. Okay. Yep. She will spend a medal to increase... Sorry, you said I can increase...
Double your training or your focus.
Okay, I could double my training since my focus is 0. My
Yeah.
training is only 1.
Okay, so you have 1 extra. So when it prompts you, just put 1 as the modifier.
Okay. Yep. So target DN 4.
Yep.
Bonus 1. Come on. Where's
you
no.
need 2.
I need 2. All right. Well, she looks at her companions. She says, or she's thinking. She mouths the word "run." She looks to see what their intention is.
Yeah, and the difficulty of the fortitude test is now a 5.
Yeah. If it does not look like they're going to run, she's going to do something else.
Well, the thing is, you actually can't do anything.
I can. Last stand. Oh, no, I have to choose that before I do a death test. Okay. Yep. So I can't. If they stick around, she's going to do a last stand on her next turn.
Okay.
We have one.
What's that?
If we have one.
That's what I'm saying. If you guys don't call retreat, or if you guys don't individually flee, oh, but that's right, they go first. Yeah, she should have done last stand there.
Well, who'd have thought you only get one success on 6
Yep.
dice?
Yep.
Oh,
That's statistically unlikely.
Yes.
Oh, and the complexity of the death save, each damage, like each instance of damage you take after the first,
Yep.
It increases the complexity by 1.
Yep.
So Alicia is potentially seeing her complexity of her death save go up from 2 to 6 this round.
Oh God. Yeah.
Hoping
man.
these ones don't fly in and make it worse.
Yeah.
If she so she does at least mouth up. I mean, she can do something else, right? Or is that
That free miracle you got, is that something you can invoke?
So you're mortally wounded. You are stunned. You can take an action, or you can take a move.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at these. She's going to do a miracle of some sort, but I need to pull up this thing again to see if there was something.
Sure.
Because I was not intending this to happen, obviously. Dropbox, because that's where I have my order. There it is.
Yeah, thanks. Seth Munchie's in chat. He mentioned that he he was in when our stream went down. So forces of chaos strike even my internet connection sometimes.
Yes. Well, on the other hand, it's maybe a good end for the campaign. We didn't quite make it. Sometimes these things don't work.
Yeah, Will comes back. So how do things go? Chaos won.
Yeah, it's over. Well, you're still alive. We don't know how, but.
Well, the thing is, when you're stunned, so you know what, Leisha, you could call retreat.
Again?
Yeah, because you can take an action instead of.
Okay, I thought it was only... Okay, yeah, sure, she calls retreat.
Yeah, because you're stunned while you're mortally wounded. The game is much more permissive of the heavily damaged individuals than we think. You guys are a lot tougher.
The problem is that it makes it... it's going to increase our doom, which makes all our other fights harder. But,
yep. Here's the thing: is that at least to give you a peek behind the screen for the things, the toughness of these rot flies is what's affected by doom. It's not their dice pools. It is the dice pools of the Great Unclean One.
Yeah. Okay.
But then what that might prompt you to do is to do some shit, like take some time to build up. This is where you're gonna, try and cleanse the land or whatever else, and do those things that drive the doom down. But yeah. So Leisha is gonna call retreat, and does the doom go up by 1 for each person, or is it when the party retreats? I thought it was when the party retreats.
When the party retreats, it goes up by 1. If an individual decides to retreat on their own, it also goes up by 1.
Oh, my goodness!
But that's only. But that's a separate action. So, if you're trying to save one person while the battle's going on, it's just as bad as if the whole party decides to go at once.
So, Leisha, it sounds like you're calling retreat.
Yep.
All right, your next mortal save. These things are still just stinging like crazy. We'll put 2 more on you just to make it fun. Your save is going to be your save is going to be a. I mean, it doesn't matter because you're hopefully retreating anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. If Leisha wants to flee, yeah.
Okay, then I'll go left to right once again. Cal, let's do the ones that are not augmented first here. I need a 3. 1, 2. So that is... Your armor is rent further. So reduce your armor by 1 again. I think it's down to 0 now, right?
Yeah, there is no armor left.
Okay, but it does apply against this attack, which is 8 points of damage. So that's another deadly wound. So you're going to need to make a mortal. You are mortally wounded as well. And
yeah, I have 6 out of 4 wounds now. Okay,
2 more sting you, so it's going to increase the complexity of that.
So and then mortally wounded?
You are mortally wounded, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Nox, let's see. We got our first one that has been non-augmented. I need 2s to get you. 1, 2, 3, 5. So that is 6 points of damage.
Okay, take 2. So I think that's a serious wound.
Okay. Take 2 is serious, yeah. So it'll be 2. And it says good luck. Second one is... That's actually a dog shit roll. That is 6 points of damage again.
Another serious wound.
Okay. There's 2 more. And then the final one, this is the one that's buffed. It needs 2 to get you.
I'll just put mortally wounded on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's a mortally wounded as well. So these things are... Nox, what are you doing? First,
obeying the retreat.
you may be able to do something more than just that. So you're going to get your medal back. Why don't you give us... Oh, no, hold on. There's... Yeah, because you only need 2 successes on a fortitude body check. Here.
Okay, 2
Not to-
successes.
Oh, so hold on. I'm wrong here. A death test uses your highest attribute.
Okay.
There are no applicable skills for a death test, but it's your highest attribute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
it's
difficulty...
just an attribute roll, not a skill roll?
Just an attribute roll, yeah.
Oof.
Okay,
Even
so
harder.
DN is 4, and I need 2 successes?
Yeah.
Well, it's 50-50 shot then.
Okay.
Anything I can do to boost this? Nope, because training and focus don't do anything. We're out of Soulfire. Nope.
Okay. All right. Then it just means that you are stunned, so you can take 1 action. That's why I was curious if you're going to take any others.
I'm just going to do the retreat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sloppy.
I hate to say to hurt us even more, but just so that the rule, we were saying that it seems too easy to retreat. The DM can call for a test to escape the battle.
I think that's...
Yeah. I think that we'll probably err on the side of caution here.
Yeah. Okay.
The sloppity bile piper comes down into the thing, and is going to be buffing all of the rot flies for its next attack.
Yep.
And it hits you once again, Leisha. It doesn't really matter for the purpose of the things, but it's just they want to add further insult to it. Cal, pick your highest stat. You've taken 1 excess damage, so it's a complexity 3. Pick your highest stat, roll against difficulty 4, complexity 3.
How do you put complexity?
You don't
3?
put it in. We just read. We know that it's a 3 that you need 3 successes.
Oh, so I need to win all 3 coin flips here. Nope.
Okay. And
so that means I put 1 failure on my death save thing?
yes. And
Okay.
you can now choose. Do you retreat?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
So then with that, here's what happens is the Nox, where did you store that seed?
I would have been keeping it close, like right under my cloak.
Okay. There is a greenish glow that comes from underneath from that, and then there is a pulse of energy, and you guys suddenly find yourself somewhere utterly and altogether different within... Oops, I just killed Nox.
Oh, well, it was overdue.
Oh, that's so fucking frustrating that it erases. Let me see here. Is your...
Is this
that's
character
weird.
sheet still?
Now, when it's weird. Like, I don't know what the bars come and go sometimes, and I don't know why that happens with this particular sheet, but so you guys are all stabilized. Let me get rid of the ship, but you have no earthly idea where you are.
No.
And unfortunately, you can take that seed off of your character sheet because it is gone. It has sacrificed itself in order to save you.
Is the world still metal around us, or are we
You are still
different?
somewhere in the Sentinel Woods.
Okay, got it.
But if you look up at one another, you are all mortally wounded right now. Sentry Woods, not Sentinel Woods.
Not Nox is actually. I missed the part where he got mortally.
Oh, yeah, no. This is the last
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So Nox need not make a roll for this, but you would guess that's because you managed to nurture that thing back. The warden somehow worked some kind of magic in order to save you at its own expense.
Wow.
Nox is going to sit there and reflect on just.
Alicia is just laying there trying not to die.
So for recovering from mortal wounds, so for one thing, you can't actually go over your mortal wounds. So you guys can reduce whatever your highest wound is there. You can reduce that down because you can't go over your wound level.
Okay.
It should be like minor or whatever. Puts us at
exactly.
full wounds.
Whatever this is necessary. Now, an ally within close range of you can make a medicine check to try and help you. The DN is equal to the DN of the death test. If they succeed, you're no longer mortally wounded and you recover 1 toughness. Do you have any Aqua Guaranis left? You can spend 100 drops.
I have 85.
100 to clear 1 spot on a wound track. Otherwise, for one thing, taking a breather. It's 10 minutes of resting and recuperating. You recover all of your toughness back.
Yep, we'll do that.
But you need to rest.
I can swap my skill to get medicine, so I can start treating people. But right now, I'd have to do it untrained.
And that really doesn't do much, because you've got your toughness back. It otherwise doesn't help you. Like, you need to spend the only way you get your, absent there being any kind of magic, the only way you get your wounds cleared is with a day of rest per wound or per tick. So it'll be 4 days of rest that Nox, Cal, and Cal need 5 for Alicia to fully recover. And we need to increase Doom by 1. So Doom is up to 4.
That seems bad.
So, you guys have pulled yourself up. Unfortunately, you don't know where in the Sentinel Woods you are right now, which means you don't know where that crashed Karadran airship was, and you don't know where you left your ornithopter.
Yep.
It may not look like it. People talk about the RPG stealing video game mechanics. Run to your corpse is a mechanic that I rarely see replicated in RPGs. And this is now the case.
Yeah. Oh God.
So what happens? What's the, as you guys are, that 10 minutes of you guys staggering up and realizing you're not dead and you've been spared by virtue of one of these tree wardens?
Oh man.
Right now I think Alicia's in enough agony that she's like not really even trying to think about anything. Obviously there's probably a deep depression underneath everything. That's 2 fights in a row we got our asses kicked.
Yeah. Well, Nox feels strongly that the actual eye of chaos was on them during that fight because it was. Stupid rolls.
and disconnections and everything else.
He kind of tries to bring a little bit of brightness to the dark and says, well, if it's paying that much attention to us, we must be a threat.
It must really want us not to succeed at securing that ship. We must recuperate and figure out how to take those flies out. Or how to take that other Piper out, maybe, is the correct thing.
I think that's the first step.
Yeah, the first round, the combination of the one sloppity bile Piper knocking you down, and then the second one jazzing up the attacks of it. It does something similar to your Bright Company, Cal, where it increases the melee rank of things in this that start in its zone. So,
yeah,
it's just good at them.
Yeah. So,
kill the wizard.
He's Nox like, I don't even think it was a spell. I mean, I might have been able to interfere with that, but
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
So
I think
what?
one of the first things Nox is going to do is he's going to try to clear the area of the taint with his cleansing fire, just so we can get a nice spot to relax.
Okay.
And then probably start, fortifying what we can if we're going to spend a few days here.
Okay.
Maybe get the lay of the land. Maybe.
Alicia will do what she can to help, which is any heavy stuff needs moved around and put together to make the campsite more amenable.
So, making it amenable, you mean by?
I mean, it would just make it more comfortable. And
Okay.
yeah.
So, and then Cal, what are you thinking?
Can I try and repair my armor?
That's actually a endeavor.
Okay.
It's not destroyed yet, but it is like. Well, what do you think it looks like for the damage that these fucking flies have done to it?
Yeah, like I imagine like being flies, it's more like they're like spitting acid or something like that. Like it's just they're corroding holes in it essentially.
Yeah,
is what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
So it's it's hard to repair, right? Because it's.
Let me double check and see if there is a way of repairing without having to take a week to do an endeavor.
Right.
Because I know, like, that is something that Will's character can do, but I don't know if that's a talent.
Yeah. I know he could do it in combat.
Yeah.
I think it's like a temporary fix.
Here we go, craft. Yeah, combat repairers. Here we go. Ooh. Or the armor becomes too painful to wear.
Oh no.
Yeesh.
Well, I might not be Shining Company anymore.
Let's see here. So I'm looking at the endeavors. Here, repair equipment. Oh man, yeah, that's going to be an endeavor, a week-long endeavor to repair it. So, all right. So then, Cal, if you can't repair your gear, anything else you're thinking of doing?
Shoot. I think I'm like Leisha, like working to try and make sort of a clean campsite, like somewhere, because infection is we're wounded, and like getting an infection in a wound, especially in a place like this, could be fatal, and so
or corrupt you, even worse.
Yeah, exactly. So like trying to make a clean space, I think, is absolutely his focus here. Like,
Cleansing fire will help.
Yeah. So Nox, when you guys move some of the bigger, heavier stuff away, managed to use his magic to cleanse the area around you, so we'll be free of the Nurgle rot for some time. Robert, would you give us a D6 roll, and Jeffrey a D6 roll, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
hopefully one of those is good.
So, do you guys have any like field rations or anything like that?
Yes.
I don't know if that's something that's on your character sheet. I don't think we've been tracking stuff like that with this game.
We haven't. I don't believe so.
Okay.
But but I'm sure we would have brought it with us.
Yeah. So
enough to eat.
Ooh. So probably what you would find is just because, remember, the flies were buzzing around, the sloppity bile pipers, you were attacked by those flies. I think you find all your foodstuffs are just filled with maggots.
Oh, God.
Do you have any magic you wish to use, Nox, to try and assist with that?
Cleansing fire is the only thing I got to purge stuff with.
Yeah.
Okay. So it will be not very tasty, but it will be purged of corruption at least. What you guys hear later in the first day, as actually is setting and night is coming, you can hear war horns from somewhere nearby in the Sentry Woods.
Like, is there like a distinct difference between the Nurglite horns or the Sylvaneth horns?
You can give us a lore check.
Decent at that. I gotta have training in it.
Yeah, and difficulty here will be a 4, please. The Warhorns would be the Sylvaneth. There's not that gurgling sickness that's in there.
You see Nox's head snaps up. It's like, those are Sylvaneth horns. We should find them.
We should.
Yes.
Because they could either be in danger and need assistance, or it's probably need assistance.
If they see us right now and we say, "Hey, do you need assistance?" I think they might laugh in our face, but in a nice way.
We can always do what we can.
Yes.
Okay. So why don't, let's see here. First, John and Robert each give us a d6 roll, please. And then who is going to...
Playing the hero. Got to do hero stuff.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Which among you is trained in survival?
Not me, I don't think. No, Alicia.
Cal,
I
do you
think I
have any training?
recall none of us have a whole lot of...
I have one survival.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't you give us a survival with mind? Give us a... I think it'll be 4. Difficulty 4. And we're going to make it a complexity 3, but it'll be a long test. So it'll determine how long it's going to take you to get there.
Oh, sorry. Did you say target 4?
4, yeah. Difficulty 4.
Okay.
Complexity is just how many net successes you need. And if it's a long test, it means you can try a couple of times.
Right.
Whew, okay. So that's 1 so far.
Yeah.
Nox and Leisha, I know you're not trained in them, but why don't you each give us a survival check as well, just because you're not trained.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's mind, should it be harder if we're not trained in it?
Not in this game, no.
Yeah. And you said target number is what, 4?
Nice. Yes, 4, please.
Okay.
All right. So with 1 excess of what you needed in order to get there, what you guys find is when you get there, let me just figure out the balancing thing here. Here we go. Okay. So there are 5. What you guys come across is the first thing you see is bits of the Sentry Woods where things have been smashed aside, as if there was. I lost John.
Yeah, you totally dropped.
Is he in the call?
I'm having issues.
Oh,
It's going around. Sunspots.
yeah, it's going around.
Yeah.
It was weird because when I went down, I could still hear you guys the whole time. Like I was still in the call for up until the very last moment.
Oh.
So let's see here. Is John in the...
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can, yep. Just can't see ya.
My Firefox decided to eat all my RAM, so I have to kill it.
Oh, sure. Okay. We'll wait for you to get back in.
Not letting me go to Task Manager, so...
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to have to... What the hell?
Computer issue day.
Yeah, really.
Firefox does this sometimes. I don't know why.
Excuse me.
Okay. Did I forget to load? Oh, I did. So while John's doing that, let me...
Like, I can hear you fine.
Yeah. So what you find is that there is a... Let's see if I can get... illustration here. Okay. So basically, I want you to picture like a carnivorous boar. So imagine a boar, but instead it has like sharp teeth and whatnot. These are something called a grunta, and favored by Aurochs in the mortal realms. You can tell from the smashing along here that it looks like there is a pack of gruntas that has made its way through here. And it seems from the sounds of the horn that these grunta are pursuing a pack of Sylvaneth. I think I have... Oh, hell yeah, look at this. Woo. How's that, guys?
Yuck.
Yeah. Oh, John dropped out of the call as well.
Oh no. You might have had to like restart everything.
Yeah. We'll just give him a second to get back on.
Yeah, again, from a distance, when I'm zoomed out, it's like, okay, yeah, they look pretty normal. Start zooming in, it's like, oh, that blood isn't coming from the mouth. It's just kind of, oozing from the body. Got it.
I bring in nothing but the best stuff. You know what I'll do is while we're waiting for John to get back on, let me get some tokens set up, assuming you guys may want to scrap with these things. Oh, and I think that's correct. Right here. Here we go. Yeah, all right. All righty. And you can imagine how big these things are as well, because it's full-grown aurochs who ride them. I can't believe I didn't think of this before, too, but someone had pointed out, like, you know why there are elves and there are dwarden and there are aurochs in the Age of Sigmar campaign setting? Is because you can't copyright orc or elf or dwarf. Yep. You can all those other things.
Alrighty, sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. It's going around today. So what did you last hear, John?
We had just about got to the clearing, I think.
Okay, so here's what you missed. What you see on the screen, that is a grunta. Imagine a carnivorous boar. Only the gruntas also have like big teeth on them as well, big sharp dinosaur-style teeth. What you found is there's definitely a pack of them that seems to be pursuing a Sylvaneth party. So, do you wish to try and catch up to them, or they're going away from you? Gruntas are big enough for aurochs to ride on them.
Kind of look at the others.
I think we should try to help them.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm not sure how, but
Well, ideally, not getting hit would be good, but I don't think the Sylvaneth are running because they can take these things.
Right.
How many of these things are there?
You don't know as of yet. From the looks of things, there's got to be there's definitely more than 2, probably not more than 10.
Well, the tree warden saved us for a reason. I mean, it's not.
Yeah. Let's. And sorry, did we recover any wounds yet? This is still all the same
This
day, right?
This is that evening.
Yeah, that evening. Okay. Which means we'll be needing to make death saves during the.
No, you're stabilized.
Oh, stabilized. Okay, got it.
You can clear any ticks on your death save as well too.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, if somehow we were close enough and we could get those rot flies to attack these things, that'd be awesome. But we aren't, so.
Yeah, well, Nox looks over at Cal and says, "Your armor's not in good shape, but I'll try to give you as much magical protection as I can."
Mm-hmm.
Let's. Did you drink some of that honey, wasp honey, Nox? Cal?
Quicksilver honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
that'll give you one armor that's just basically thick skin.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I could have.
I
did have time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Alicia's gonna quickly quaff that as well. She has.
Okay.
We got plenty.
Okay, got it.
All right. So you were all you're armored up. Okay. So here's what it's going to be. It is going to be you got to catch up to these things. So it is going to be an athletics long test. It is going to be 8 successes is what you need in order to catch up. If you fail, you're going to be able to catch up eventually. But every pass that you guys get through without getting to a success is another Sylvaneth dead. So no pressure.
Oh, God.
No pressure. Sheesh.
Who would like to roll first?
Well,
It's a difficulty 4 athletics.
And
I mean, I can start, I guess.
I'm not good at athletics.
Okay.
Nope. All right, here we go. Difficulty 4.
Yeah.
Oh, God. 2 1s.
So you start running off in pursuit of these. Nox or Alicia, who's going next?
He'll go next. It's like, I don't know why, it's like Rocky at the beginning of his training. It's like, So wait, sorry, this is a athletics check, you said?
Yeah,
okay.
difficulty 4.
Okay. Difficulty 4. Boom.
One success so far.
Nox goes, knees to chest and starts running as fast as he can.
Come on, Nox. There you go. 1. You can hear that baleful horn once again, and you realize maybe they're not calling for help. They're marking the passing of their kind because another Sylvaneth is dead.
Oh, my God.
Second pass, guys.
How many Sylvaneth did we see running?
You actually haven't seen any. You don't know how many there are.
Yeah, if there's like 3, they all die by the time we catch up.
I am using a dice to track them. Let me just make a loud enough noise to have it count down. Who would like to roll first for the second round? You have 2 of the 8 you need.
I'll
Go
go.
ahead, Jeff. Oh, I was going to say.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay.
1 more for
I'm doing
Nox.
my part.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, here we go. Okay, come on, roll 20. Like, it's
Just
been
for one.
shite for a long time here.
There you go. 6 total so far.
And
there you go, guys. Nice. All right, now let me take a look here. I can't remember how ambushing works. Or surprise.
Basically, what happened here was Nox got ahead of us, and Alicia looks over at Cal and says, "You gonna let him win?"
Okay, so here's what happens, guys, is you are able to catch up to these things before they get their next round to savage these things. The way surprise works, you get to take 1 action. So you do not get to, cannot use metal. You can't spend metal to double training or focus, and then once combat's over, we roll initiative normally.
Okay.
And that implies no move. They don't tell you can move, so it's only an action you can take on your surprise round. But let me show you what you're facing here first.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just make enough room because there's just so many. I mean, I'm sure there's not. You guys have this. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Have you watched us the last 2 battles?
There we go.
We got enough.
All right. So, guys, these are the
Okay, only 5.
Gruntas.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 5 of these things that are storming along. When you guys have come up just behind, you're 1 zone away from them. Do you want to roll initiative and then just go in that order, or do you guys want to act out of order?
I'm fine either way. I'll go before both of them.
Okay. Why don't we roll initiative? When you have to roll initiative, maybe you guys will take these things down in 1 round, but...
So, Kev, I've been looking at this sheet. So I've got a bonus of defense of 1, and is that the Sigmarite armor, or was that from something else? Probably.
That might have been from Cal's...
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have that normally, so actually...
No,
all right, but now I have 1 from the Quicksilver. Okay. Got it.
Not defense, armor.
Yeah.
Oh, armor.
Armor,
For
not
Quicksilver.
defense.
Okay. So I don't have defense, which means I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
But your defense is great when you have your shield.
Oh, that's what. Maybe I increase that because of that.
There is a button on the sheet, I think, for shield.
Oh, button for shield in that section. No.
I think I could be wrong, but I thought that there was one.
I think what I was doing was I was putting 1. I think I just made it a bonus because of.
Okay, yeah, that works. I mean,
Okay.
as long as it's not being double counted, that's the only
Yep.
thing.
Okay.
That really.
Okay. Got it. So I wasn't cheating. That's good.
No. All right, and then Leisha and Cal, why don't you roll initiative as well? Let's get ourselves in.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to have your surprise round.
Yep.
No, I don't. Where the heck is it again?
Top, I think.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
And how far away are they?
1 zone.
1 zone away. Okay.
Okay. So then, Nox, you wanted to go first?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Well, he's gonna narratively catch up there. He's out of breath. Like they're just starting to pull ahead of him. He's like, wait, Inferno Blades.
Nice. Okay. Can you make that?
I can get 3 out of it. Yeah.
Can you get 4 out of it, or just 3?
Just 3.
Just 3. Okay, so it'll be for
Hold on,
one
wait,
round
hold on.
then.
Nope. See 3. So I need 3 to succeed, 5 to succeed. Okay. Yeah, it's only 1 round.
Only 1 round. Okay. But your blades flare to with the power of.
I think that's what I rolled the last time I rolled Inferno Blades.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. So that is up for his surprise round action. Cal, Leisha, do you guys want to do something for your surprise round action? You can't spend metal.
Yep. She's going.
Let me check one thing though. I actually don't know if you can. It's that you can't spend metal at all, or whether you can't spend it to double your training and you can't spend it to take another action, which means you could spend it on miracles.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Here we go. No, that's Dune. Surprise.
Well, the miracles she wants to do anyway don't require metal.
Yeah. You can spend metal to fuel talents or other abilities.
Mm-hmm.
But don't. I thought that all miracles cost you 1 metal regardless.
No, there's a cost thing, and like Light of Sigmar has 1 metal, but the others
No.
don't.
Light of Sigmar, you can spend 1 metal afterwards, right? To augment it.
You can, but I think it also costs 1 to. Let me just check. Sorry, we need. Yeah, I've been playing it where.
No, you're right. Some powerful miracles require both an action and metal to activate, and there's other optional things. So no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what she's going to do is she is going to and it's one away, so she won't get close up. So she's going to cast Shield of Faith instead, and she's going to cast it on Cal.
Okay.
That's choose an ally within medium range. Their defense increases by 1 step until the start of my next turn, and then I can spend 1 metal as a free action to sustain this effect.
Okay. Very cool.
And I can use my Shining Company at least to boost. Well, I'm assuming that Leisha and me are going to move in on these things, so
Yes.
I might as well boost her.
Okay. And that gives me 1 defense as well.
Yeah, that increases your defense by 1 step.
Okay.
Oh, I have to remember Bulwark. The 2 or more enemies are within close range of you at the start of your turn. Defense is increased by 1 step, and I think you have that too, Cal.
Cal, do you have Bulwark as a talent?
Oh, yeah, I do have that. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
we have to pay attention when there's 2. Yeah.
So then, Nox. So that's what you guys have done. Cal, do you have any action you want to take as well? It's a free action to. But I think you can't take free actions during the surprise round, so that'll be your actions to buff the defense, which means we're starting
the Shining Company. Yeah.
Okay, then you guys are ready to going, and you have your Infernal Blades active. Nox, what are you doing? Full round.
Are the boar things in range of the Sylvaneth like the same zone?
Yeah, they're one zone. No, they're one zone away.
Okay. So if I fireball them, that won't hit the Sylvaneth.
Will not. They're all the boars are in one zone. The Sylvaneth are in a separate zone.
Okay. Well, I'm going to spend my metal.
Okay.
Because I am going to be doubling my focus for this fireball.
Okay.
Or, no, I'll double my training.
Okay. So it's an extra, what, 3 dice? 2 dice?
Extra 2 dice.
Extra 2 dice. Okay, so make sure to put the bonus in, and then go ahead at your leisure.
Okay, spellcasting bonus of 2. Roll 20, I hate you.
Oh, what the fuck?
So that's only 2 successes.
So it's 1 point of damage to everything. Fortunately, these things do not have any armor. So you pull back and unleash this fireball that explodes on them.
I feel chaos tearing my magic apart as it tries to get to them.
Yeah, really. Okay.
3 1s. Jesus.
Jeff, you can have your bad luck back. I don't want it anymore.
Bad luck for us today.
Cal, you're up next. What are you doing?
Oh,
It'd be your move to move in to engage these things.
Yeah, I'll move in.
Okay. So you're go charging into the gruntas. You have 1 action and you got 1 metal. What do you want to do?
Let's attack the crap out of these things. So
Okay.
First attack.
So the attack, your difficulty is going to be a 4.
Okay. There we go.
8 dice.
Come on.
How many successes can you make that?
4.
4
Nice.
successes, 5 points of damage. Look at this.
Boom. Nice. Oh,
Oh, that's wrong. No, sorry. It should be there.
Okay.
I hit minus, and instead of hitting the number, I hit just an enter, so it became a slash. Big hit, though,
Nice.
on that first one. You 1 metal.
Yeah, I'm going to spend my metal and try and finish it off.
Go right ahead. Same difficulty,
All right,
a
here we
4.
go. Yeah.
And that grunta is down.
Boom.
Ooh.
All right. Then, Leisha.
Lisa is going to charge into the same zone
Okay.
and call into the light of Sigmar.
Okay.
And, sorry, when I say charge, I don't mean actually charge.
I
She's
figured
running
as much.
into the
Yeah,
same
no,
zone.
I figured it was
Okay.
a term of art.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And she has to spend 1 metal for that. Now that she realizes I don't appear to be armored, though, she won't have to cast the metal to ignore armor.
Yep.
And just as a reminder, that's
Awesome. Thank you.
5-1.
I appreciate that.
And then devotion.
It would be nice if it rolled it with, like when you rolled, it would just either roll it with the rules, but I do appreciate you putting the rules in.
Yep. Now, the devotion bonus, is that like the damage bonus? No, never mind that. Because I don't get an extra damage for that anyway. Never mind. Okay.
Can you, how many successes can you make that?
3 hits with that, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so that's 3 damage. What does it look like as you call down the light of Sigmar?
There's a lot of rage in her right now. And she basically just lets out a scream, and the light basically comes from the heavens and hits her and then flashes out.
Okay.
Yep.
You still have 1 medal.
I wonder, can she do the same thing again?
Yeah. Because I think it's an action and 1 medal.
Oh, an
and
action
you would need
and
to
1
spend the
medal.
medal to take another action. You could attack one of these if you'd like.
Yeah, she's going to do that.
Okay.
She then swing. And by the way, for future reference, we need to come up with a code for her saying, like, yelling to Cal, saying, different one. Like, if she's about ready to do that, like, if he can take a couple down to almost dead, then she might take 2 of them out at once.
So go ahead. Your difficulty is going to be a 4.
Difficulty is 4. She does it with the sword, which is there. She does get 1 extra damage for that, so I'm going to add that there.
Why do you get for the Infernal Blade?
Infernal Blades, yep. And difficulty is 4.
But if you're unless it asks you for a damage bonus, if you put a 1 in where the bone is just going to roll 1 extra dice, which is not what you're.
I know.
Okay.
Nope, I'm adding the damage on the damage dice, so that's extra damage 2.
Okay, can you make that 5 successes?
It looks like I can. Yes.
Okay.
5 successes.
Let's see here. Okay, so then 5 successes. Yeah, that is another one.
Nice.
Down. And that's your
ahead.
second medal. All right, the Aurochs. They are in a minor hazard without armor, so they're going to take a little more damage.
Nice.
My flames know Lucian and Cal. They know not to burn them.
Yeah.
They also have the Quicksilver armor on them. Okay, so then we have 1 on Alicia, 1 on Cal. To start with here, so they turn and try and gore you. That out. Let's see, Alicia. You guys are currently 2 steps up with your defenses.
Yep, she is at superb, I believe. Yep.
It's actually 1 step above that because extraordinary. Because you've gone from. You're great when you're using your shield. 1 more from Cal's Shining Company and 1 more from Bulwark.
Oh, Bulwark, yep.
Right, so...
Yep, extraordinary.
Hold on. Can you click on Bulwark? Does it say engaged?
No, it just says are within close range of you.
Close range is engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not in the same... same zone, so they actually have to be engaged with you in order to get that trigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think one of them is going to charge Nox.
Okay. Sure.
So don't worry, it's not like boars have special charge ability. Wait a minute, they might.
Okay, see you guys in the next world.
All right, so Alicia, let's see here. Then that is superb. They have good. You are 1, 2. I need a 2. I need a 6 to get you.
I wasn't expecting Nox. I was expecting Nox to be hanging back. Otherwise, I would get it.
I didn't move forward. I let you guys run.
Yep.
That's 4 points of damage, Alicia.
Okay.
This thing hits you.
Yep.
And which I think is 0 between your armor and your Quicksilver thing. And then Cal, I need a 5 to get you. So that is 2, 3, 4. That is 6 points of damage, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
And you got 1 armor, so 5 points of damage. And then Nox. This thing is going to charge you. Squeals and goes after you. You tasty mage. Now let's see. Your defense is average. So I need a 3 to get you. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 10 points of damage, and you are
cool.
knocked prone.
I'm mortally wounded.
Ow.
Does your armor? You have no armor.
10
up.
damage is 2 armor, so 8 damage.
So it's
Oh no,
1.
I didn't actually take wounds.
Yeah, I was going to say because you got your 1 armor from the Quicksilver armor, and then what's the other one from?
I think I got just. There was a base armor of 1, and then I had the Quicksilver. So where is that? Is my wizard robes or something?
Maybe.
I don't know. They might.
Because my shield has 1 base armor on it.
Is that? Did you put that in because of your?
I bumped it to 2 because of the.
Yeah, it's light armor, battle mage robes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 1. They're 1. Okay. So yeah, so then you're knocked prone, and this
But I'm not mortally wounded.
disgusting thing is over you, but you're not mortally wounded again. Nox, you get your 1 medal back. You have a Grunta snarling over you.
Okay. Well, I don't think I need to be standing to blast it with magic. Possibly.
Do you remember if the game makes it more difficult when you are trying to use ranged while engaged, while at close range?
Oh.
I don't think so. I think the main disadvantage is that you're easier to hit, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cleansing fire. Just do a burst around me. Just purge it.
Okay, moving range. Go.
Oh
yeah, remember you guys can do called shots as well. The defense of the target increases in number of steps depending on the location. But if you hit them in the head, they're stunned. Hit them in the arms, they drop something. Hit them in the legs, they're knocked prone.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the conditions on 342. The creature's melee and accuracy are decreased 1 step
When you're at close range?
if you're prone. The creature attacking a prone target from close range increases their melee or accuracy 1 step.
Yeah.
And a creature attacking a prone target from outside close range decreases their accuracy 1 step per zone. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so here we go. Page 147.
Okay.
Using, your accuracy is reduced by 1 step when you're using range. But you're not using a range weapon, you're using a spell.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, so there, ignore me. Okay.
Okay, so we'll do some cleansing fire.
Okay.
See if I can take this thing out before it chews me into little bits. And if I can get 4 successes with that.
4 successes with that. So yeah, you burst out, and that is 1 cooked Grunta.
And it's my move action to stand up, right?
That's right, yeah.
So he'll just stand up, kind of like wobbly, look over, and then he's going to reach out with his hand and try to stoke the flames in that hazard to ramp it up to a major hazard.
Okay. Can you do that after the fact?
If I spend a medal, right? Oh, yeah, it's the minor hazard's still there from the fireball. It's going to go
Mine
away.
has until the start of your next turn. So it's gone now, because it's gone at the start of your next turn.
Oh.
You have to spend the
I can't do that
successes in
then.
order to extend it.
Are the piggies on fire?
Nope.
Never mind. I can't.
So you got 1 more. You got 1 medal. You want to do something with them?
I'll just toss them
Also,
a
I think
fireball.
you're confusing Stoke the Flames with Fireball. Fireball is what you use on those other things. Fireball does create a minor hazard, but it goes away at the start of your next turn. You can't stoke it up to being a major hazard.
I thought the fire was still there. Stoke the flames would make it major if it was still there, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Okay, well I'll toss a fireball in there instead.
Okay.
Oh, finally I can roll good.
There you
That's
go.
4
How many
successes.
total is that?
Nice.
How many, sorry?
4.
4. Okay, so that is enough to take the remaining 2 out.
This one.
Those Gruntas are down, guys.
Amazing.
And
We needed a easy one.
I don't know how easy that was. Ow.
Yeah.
so by taking a short rest, what you find, there are 5 Sylvaneth that are with him. And it's actually not only Sylvaneth, it is, unsurprisingly, a mix of Dwarden and Sylvaneth. There's 2 Dwarden, 3 Sylvaneth that have survived here. They come over and they are extraordinarily happy. They are so grateful that you have saved them.
And then they get close and they see we're extraordinarily wounded.
Yes. Yes.
So
We hobble up.
Yep.
what they realize that
Okay.
you can take your the 10-minute rest, so you get all your toughness back, guys.
Mhm.
Your second wind,
And our medal.
your medal, of course. Yeah. And they ask, where you were the ones to the camp.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
No idea where here
Did you
is.
not go? You were returning to Karaznethil, were you not?
Yeah, we went there, got our butts kicked. Then we went somewhere else to try to come back and kick the what is it called, the older,
Great unclean one.
great unclean one. Yeah, we fought him. He hurt us very badly. We escaped, and we found we went looking for something to help in our battle, and we found the crashed sky ship. Got into a battle with the things that Kev loves to say, and the Vipers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Vipers? No.
And rot flies.
Something-
Flies.
Filled
Oh,
fire or
man.
the
something.
sloppity bile pipers.
Yeah,
Style Vipers.
and they kicked our butts even more. And
So they are looking at each other like you're not really instilling an awful lot of confidence in them.
yeah,
No.
well, no, but she's explaining. So they asked what happened.
So remember who your character is too, right? You are
Yeah.
effectively a demigod of
Yep.
Sigmar. So as you're looming over these mortals and explaining it to them, it's really seeming as if like if this demigod cannot even success, like what hope do we possibly have?
Yeah, but I'm going along with this doom thing that's happening too. So maybe this is.
You can. I mean, that's fine. So you're going to be leaving these people. Cal and Knox, you would see this as well. This is just crushing them. Remember what these people have been living through since the arrival of these things. So
Yeah.
Knock
So
the hole at the hand.
she's explaining it fairly matter-of-factly, and then she says, "But we're not done."
Knocks a hold up a hand. He's like, no, the eye of the chaos was on us the entire time. We've been causing them so much trouble that it had to put its thumb down. We barely escaped with the last encounter because of the weight of its gaze.
And she said, "But Sigmar does provide. Sigmar will give us the courage to continue, and we will continue until these things are dead. We learn, we come back, we fight. If we are defeated, we learn again, we come back, and we fight."
At least they don't come back. Shh.
Yeah.
why don't you give us
I'm not saying, when she says we, she means us, the party.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see it from their perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
My perspective.
why don't you give us an entertain soul check at
Who?
Leisha, please.
Okay.
Let's set it to 5 actually.
Sure. How many am I attempting to? Just one?
Just one is all you need.
Yeah, okay.
So
That's
it's enough to sort of
my
rally
goodness.
them. So they
Yeah.
say that like they've been chased from their camp, so they do not have a camp nearby. If we wish to, but they'll camp with you if you need time to recover.
Let's say that at the end she adds that Sigmar realized that your need was greater than our need at that moment and sent us to help you. So that's kind of the thing maybe she says to kind of get them over the hump.
Okay. So you guys did cleanse. This is still the same evening, so you did cleanse a camp as well, which they are certainly not capable of doing. So if you want to try and navigate back to there, it would just be I think it'll be survival check of 4 with complexity 2. Cal, you want to roll that for us?
Oh,
Like a
sure.
long check or just one?
It'll be a long check as well. Yeah.
That's survival again?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You get a bonus of 1 because of the hunters being with you as well.
Oh, do I put 1 in the bonus then when
Yes,
you roll
please.
it?
Yeah, that'll be 1
Okay.
extra dice. There you go.
Ooh.
You guys find your way back to your camp, and with the rest of with you guys sitting around, they 1 or 2 of the Sylvaneth will actually, because it's a cleansed area too, will sing this evening. And because of your cleansing as well, by the morning, what you can see is small shoots of untainted by the corruption, little shoots of kind of like silver plants are poking up, the ones infused with Shaman. You can each clear 1 wound.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Or
Amazing.
reduce a serious to a minor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you'll see Noxa at the beginning of the morning when the sun's coming up, looking at the shoots, and he'll pull what's left over of the tree warden's heart, like little crumbs and pieces that didn't disappear with it, and he'll try and sprinkle it on the ground,
Okay.
kind of as a thank you for sparing their lives.
Okay. What else what do you guys wish to do today?
Well, we need to
Still
we
need to
still need
rest.
to get back to the camp. Yes.
Yes.
The hunters will be returning to the camp. Yeah, they need to carry on with their hunting, and then they intend on meeting up with Warden King Adagrim once again.
Well,
What are you guys intending on doing?
we should get the lay of the land and figure out exactly where we are, so that we can eventually make our way back to that ship. Because we can kind of tell them where we went from Karaznethil,
Yeah.
and then see if they know where we are in relation to that.
I think we'll say that. So on a day-per-day basis, let's set the difficulty at an 8, and it'll be a long test for survival. But basically, it's only going to be 1 test per day. It's not going to be a consequence for it. So if you guys, they give you some description, and how fast you're able to navigate your way back there and successfully find it is just going to be a dictate of how fast Cal was able to get you there.
Okay.
And then at the end of each day of rest, you will be able to recover 1 more wound as well. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Seems good.
so
Nice.
you guys are going to go back in search of the ship once again?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think if we get there and we scope it out, and if they manage to recover themselves a bit, we kind of get the ornithopter and get out of there. But if they're still dwindled a little bit, maybe we could make another attempt on them.
Okay.
Definitely kill that bilge piper.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing is deadly.
Uppity Bile Piper. Love them. Love them. All right. So then, if you guys are setting forth, let's do this. Let's have Jeffrey and John each give us a D6 roll.
Uh-oh.
6, not good.
This never goes good for us. Oh, 6 and 5. It doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Doesn't feel very positive.
Then, would you now each give us a survival check, please? Difficulty will be a. I don't think you have any sextants or anything like that, so let's make it a 5. Okay. It's 1.
Right now. 5. Oh, gosh.
Okay. Just gonna make a note here.
Nuts.
Okay, taking our time, making sure we heal before we get there. It's no big deal.
Yep.
Okay. So then, who has the highest passive? It's not called passive perception, but it's something like that.
Awareness.
Awareness. Thank you. Who's the highest awareness among you?
Let's see. It's right under skills, right? Under weapon skill.
Yep, I've got 1.
It says like there's natural awareness where it says 5, and then there's bonuses on natural awareness.
Oh, I don't have any, so it's not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not me.
So apparently natural awareness is 5 for Nox.
Okay.
What is your awareness and your mind?
My awareness is I got 1 training in it and 1 focus.
So
and
you have 2 bonuses listed under natural awareness. That's why your natural awareness is so high. Do you know where that's coming from?
That's been there since the character sheet was given to me. So I'm not.
Let me see if there's.
Not sure.
I don't think.
I haven't messed with any of those bonuses.
No. And I just it could have been like when I set this up, I could have put that in for some reason or another. I just don't remember you having a talent that gives that. Because, yeah, I mean, a natural awareness of 3 is still a big fucking deal. That becomes the complexity of any stealth checks against you. And
I don't see any talents that would give me that either. So
no, okay, so yeah, I just removed that from the sheet. All right, but that means that Nox, you are the one who is keeping watch here. Or at least listening. I think maybe because you've been, keeping yourself attuned quite a bit, Nox, it is a wave of corruption that hits you first. Oh, and you realize that there is something massive and utterly unnatural to this place. Because it is your magical senses, you can imagine it's hitting everything at once, where there's like a taste in the back of your mouth, there's a smell that's going to linger in your nostrils, and there's the feeling of pasty sickness as that wave of plague hits you. Something is coming. Now, you guys could try and conceal yourself, you could try and direct yourself in another way, which will take away that 1 success you've got thus far. But something is coming.
Shit.
The last time you felt this way, Nox, was when you first encountered the Great Unclean One.
Oh, that does not sound good.
I think we should try to avoid this at all possible. We are in no shape to engage with this thing.
Yeah, none whatsoever.
Okay. So then with that, you unfortunately will lose the 1 success as you are redirecting yourself. But what you have avoided is one of the Great Unclean Ones and its army coming out to find you. That evening, you were able to rest, and you recover 1 more wound.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if we could just get 2 of them to come out at the same time and fight each other, they don't like each other.
Okay. Then, Alicia, I think you're 1 more recovered than you should be.
Yeah, okay. I was just realized after that. Yeah.
If you guys like, after the end of any rest period, I can swap a skill. I could get some training in survival.
Might be useful.
It could help us.
Yep.
I mean, we are out here in the wilderness trying to survive and strengthen ourselves to take out this.
Okay, I'm going to use my talented I'm going to keep my Arcana up because it's going to be necessary, but I think I'll swap my lore to my survival.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then the following day, morning comes. Let's have who rolled? I think it's now Robert and Jeff. Would you give us a D6 roll each? And then you can each give us a survival check. What's that?
Oh, it's okay. I'll roll again. So,
well, no, it's always going to be one of you is going to duplicate. Because like if when you and John roll, then I switch over, and then it's you, Robert, and Jeff, and the next time it'll be John and Robert, and then it'll be Jeff and John again.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So 1 and
hopefully low is good.
Okay. So, as you guys... Oh, we're almost done here. Let's have you each make the survival check again. Let's see if you can make some progress before we end the session.
Okay, you said 5.
Difficulty 5, yeah.
Yeah.
This is...
Survival, please.
Okay, sure.
Nice. Can you make that?
I can get 3 with that, yes.
Outstanding.
So I imagine Nox is just like he's expanding his awareness out into the woods, trying to keep a track on the big vileness, trying to look for us, and moving away from it.
Nice. So what you guys find about halfway through the day, you're making much. It turns out like this redirect, you found a way to perhaps make it easier. While it may think that the whole place is just like one even plane. That's really not the case. Like there's different topography throughout here too. So maybe there's a helpful point where you didn't realize there was a little valley. And whether this is the land itself actually helping you along, or perhaps the spirit of that tree warden, who knows? But you guys make enough progress. It's probably one more day of travel. And it's when you're at that highest peak, you guys can hear that humming once again of the stinger spikes, but they seem to be just hovering overhead, unless you do anything to agitate them. For one, they seem to be way the hell away from where their hives are, so clearly, again, like they've been really disrupted and agitated, but they're not attacking you. If you're intending on using, if I assume that you guys are using your Quicksilver honey at the start of each day, just make sure you're marking 3 of your resources off for that.
Yeah.
That is the only thing of consequence. So as you guys are bedding down for the night, you can heal 1 more wound.
Now I know what I did. Okay.
Perfect.
Delete.
Okay. And that'll bring us to the end of the session, guys. You are 3 successes away from... I'm going to make sure I put down the difficulty here. From getting yourself back to there. But for now, you guys get 1 XP as well. I think you get 2 XP. That was a really tough fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though you were not... you didn't defeat them. That was still a good effort.
We were fighting both them and chaos.
We killed a bilge piper.
That's all 20. Yeah, that's
You
true.
did kill a sloppity bile piper. That is true. Oops, I got the wrong. Look, guys, look out! Look out! There's more of those things.
I'm gonna put that on my resume.
That
Killed the
you
sloppity
fight-
bile piper.
You fought sloppity bile pipers. So this is really
Killed
weird
one.
for me. Like I don't see Nox's bars right now, but if I copy his token and paste it. Oh, see, it didn't come back that time. It came back on the new one, but not on the old one.
Oh, I feel like I've been replaced.
Exactly.
The whole of me.
We had an issue with James's character sheet in our Spires of Paradar campaign. So we constantly have one that we replicated that is we use for a little bit and then it fixes itself on its own. But we have a transporter clone as one of the character sheets. It's listed in there.
Nice.
I probably should erase it, but it makes me laugh every time I see it. So we keep it. All right, so you guys get 2 XP for this session, and for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for part 11, 11.1, 11.2 of the Iron Groves of Karaznethil campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game we're playing, or the adventure, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight. I'm telling you, man, Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code Happy Muse Year. It is listed in the description of the video. It is easier to say than it is to, or easier to type than it is to say. It is all caps. That'll save you 10% on any purchase you make through their website, and that'll change as of April 15. So if you're listening to this after that time, come back to one of our more recent videos, and you'll see what the current discount code is there. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart Soulbound heroes. So Robert, Jeffrey, and John, thank you so much for playing today. Congratulations on, it sucks that you guys had to retreat from the other one, but that is a very cool mechanic in the game that allows you to have really challenging fights, and if it doesn't happen to go your way, you can get yourself out of there, right? So
Yep.
I think that's very cool. Plus, the mortal wounds thing, that really seems to make it so I have to work real hard if I want to actually kill you guys.
Yeah.
I think you're working just right.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So then for those listening at home, we'll be back in the groves of Karaznethil in 2 weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our soulbound heroes are encountering as they are trying to free this Sylvaneth and Duarden hold. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.